Welcome back to Hold the Phone YouTube. Here are our NFL week number 3 early week leans, where we run through this slate like a 40-yard dash, and just whatever feels in our plums is the right side, the right direction. These could be subject to change, but I mean, we need NFL as early as possible. As soon as the Sunday night game, as soon as the Monday night game concludes, we are immediately forecasting to the upcoming week. We eat, sleep, breathe from the minute our eyes open in the morning till they shut at night, looking at these spreads. Inside of a lab, in a land far, far away, we gather here to find winners. Welcome back to the best sports betting show on YouTube. Drop a like, drop a like, drop a like. Loop, how do you feel coming off of week number 2, week number 1, now looking ahead to week number 3? Thoughts?
Week number 1, everything felt obvious. Week number 2, you start to figure stuff out. Had to take a couple in the jaw to be able to move forward. You know what I mean?
Even though we were inches away. The only thing that sold our parlay, we've gone 11 of 12 legs, and the 8-legger week 1. Last week, the Steelers fucked us. Thank you, Caleb Johnson. Thank you, Caleb Johnson, for ruining my Sunday. Also, tonight, we have 2 Monday Night Football games. We're filming this before. We were all over the dogs. In some way, somehow, the dog that lost our underdog parlay that was for $8,000 week 2 was the Jags.
Against the backup.
And the Bengals were begging to lose.
You got a tough flag there at the end with Travis Hunter.
Yeah, Travis Hunter flag. Jake Browning, we love him. But like he threw 3 interceptions and the Jags still don't win.
Yeah, you got to win. You got to win against a backup quarterback.
You go for it on 4th and goal. They don't get it. They don't kick the field goal. But then Jake Browning goes down the field. Neither here or there. It's time for week number 3. Everyone?
Right, game number 1, I can't believe this spread is as big as it is. We got Thursday Night Football, Dolphins, Bills. Bills at home given 12.5. If you want on the money line, you only got to lay minus 900.
Short week, AFC East Divisional game. We just saw in the AFC North this same exact spread between the Ravens and Browns, and it was belt to ass. Look, Luke, the Dolphins don't have a defense. And in a game that is played 60 minutes of football, I don't care if this was 10-3 at halftime. 3rd, 4th quarter comes around. It's a long football game. I don't care if the Dolphins put up 21 points. The Bills could see a 40 spot here, a 50 spot. I know it's a short week, and they might just go out and try to get the job done, not add too much icing on the cake. But Loop, this worries me for the Dolphins because they're so underwater. Now you got to go on the road, and it's a short week. You lose a demoralizing game to the Pats. They got belt to ass week 1 when they were on the road against Danny Dimes and the boys. The punter didn't have to come on the field.
Still hasn't.
And now we're here in Buffalo, Bills Mafia, and it's the last year in the stadium, and it seems like a Friday night light sort of scenario where just everything is going in the Buffalo Bills' favor, and it's going to be hard for me not to just lay 12.5, but then I think about who the fuck is taking the Dolphins plus 12.5?
Me.
Come on.
Too many points. The Dolphins, at least opposed to the Browns playing the Ravens, at least I believe in the Dolphins be able to get the ball in the end zone. I almost feel like if you like the Bills, take the over, and if you like the Dolphins, just take the under. At least I believe in them to score. It's an in-division game. It's 12.5 points. I can't do it. I do like the Bills. Maybe you get them in a teaser, get it below a touchdown, which I did with the Ravens last weekend, even though you didn't need it. It makes you feel a little more comfortable.
I can't believe we're going to end up just taking the Dolphins plus 12.5.
Close your eyes, hold your balls, take the points.
I know that's what we're going to do. I know that's what we're going to end up doing because it just seems too easy to take the big, bad Buffalo Bills.
And if they're that bad, they're that bad. And we're about to find out in just a couple days.
I'm really scared and worried, but in years past, it's any given Sunday. The Dolphins could fight. If there's a night of the week you could fight, it's a Thursday night. Please, Tua. I don't know. Subject to change, but I guess I'll be leaning 12.5 because it just can't be that easy that the Buffalo Bills are going to come out and win by 30. Or maybe it is. All right. Let's continue on.
We get to Sunday. Colts -3 at the Titans. Tricky. And you know what? I'll start here because everybody is all Cam Ward. But all he's done is lost by 8 and then lost by however many he did.
14.
14. We had him as home dogs against the Rams. Good first half. Never really felt like they were in it in the second half.
So they're up 13-10, and I like the analysis where McVay and Stafford figured something out in the Tennessee Titan defense, that there was something missing. There was something going on. They executed on that, and it seemed like they scored points after that point every drive of the game. To close out that game, they win, 33-19. Cam Ward needs some help in the wide receiver department, but hey, we get another week under the belt, another week of studying with Cam Ward being his first season. He's getting the reps. He's seeing something. This is a very, very, very sketchy spread. The Titans are 1-1 against the spread. Obviously, the Colts are 2-0. The thing I will say is that the Colts are on top of the world. A lot of people got fucked taking the Broncos last week against the Colts, and a lot of people also took the Dolphins week 1 against the Colts. So now I feel like a lot of people are jumping on the boat with the Indianapolis Colts. What I do worry about is back-to-back home games for the Titans, and now the Colts being sucked out of their own home for the first time in the NFL season for 2025. This makes me think that there's some fluke shit in the water.
I mean,
and the Titans +3 might just be sharp when you got a 2-0 team, 0-2 team. I'd love to know the analytics behind a field goal spread or shorter when you got a winless team and an undefeated team.
Yeah, that's definitely, the Titans are going to be the star play here. Everybody the Colts are turning into America's sweetheart.
And the Colts have done nothing but good for us.
Indiana Jones, 2-0. Haven't seen the Colts punter yet.
Yeah.
Titans yet to win a football game, although Cam Ward has looked good.
I mean, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. You know, the Colts aren't just going to come out and fucking just continue to lay the wood. We got to see a punter at some point. We got to see Daniel Jones if he can actually play some football on the road. It's all shit's sweet when you're playing at home. You know? But now you got to go on the road in Tennessee. I think Cam Ward might be the side here.
Yeah, lean Titans. Titans. Now we get to another big spread. Packers on the road -9. This has got to be as high of a favorite on the road the Packers have been since prime Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Look, I'm going to have to learn more with the quarterback situation for the Browns, because if it's Dylan Gabriel under center, he's going
to be in danger.
Know which way I will be sniffing. The Browns +9. If it is Flacco and they end up going back to Flacco, I could get behind +9 points because we've seen Flacco at least fight at home. Playing in Cleveland is not an easy place to play. The Ravens, you got to take that game with a grain of salt. It was close up till halftime, but the Ravens were very pissed off in an angry ball club after losing an historic comeback fashion. They blow that game against Buffalo the week before. They take out all their anger in an in-division home game in Baltimore against the Browns. Now we see this line even more fluctuating up. Not only do the Packers look like one of the best teams, if not the best team in the NFC, maybe in the whole goddamn NFL, but now the Browns get belt to ass last week. I feel like we're probably getting some value. If that wasn't the case before the season, I bet this spread was probably flirting around 6.5.
I think it was like 4.5 for the season.
And now we have it doubled. But if it's Dylan Gabriel, sign me up on the dotted line for the Packers.
Yeah, Packers have just been so dominant on both sides of the ball, and they've let up like one touchdown outside of garbage time in both games. They gave one up to the Lions and the Commanders.
But again, first road game, things might be a little bit slower as they've been in Lambeau.
Yeah. All right.
We got to see who's under center.
Packers-Bills teaser sounds like it can't lose. That's my first thought.
Maybe a little run the football parlay we cook up going into week 3. We drop early week.
Bengals at Vikings.
Yes.
Two backup quarterbacks. Looks like it's going to be Jake Browning against Carson Wentz.
It is Jake Browning versus Carson Wentz, which is fucking electric. Loop, you said it best going into the Niners-Saints game, that when you have two backup quarterbacks or two sleazy quarterbacks, when it was Rattler versus Mac Jones, you back the better coach.
Go with the better coach.
These are two pretty good coaches, but O'Connell at home definitely has the edge in Minnesota. Do the Bengals have any business going 3-0?
That would be crazy. They might need to if they want to make the playoffs.
And it's really hard to see the Vikings then falling to 1-2. Or when you close your eyes and look at this game, both teams should walk out of here 2-1.
Correct.
Is that the way I'm going to lean? I'm not sure, dude. I kind of believe in Jake Browning.
I think I like what you said first. I like Kevin O'Connell in this game, and even with Carson Wentz, rumors swirling. Is the McCarthy injury a PR stunt to get him benched and get Wentz in there? I'm not going to cry,
I have seen good glimmers of hope in life, and we have seen Jake Browning do things.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Carson Wentz do anything in recent years
Not
past.
in a while. Browning did throw 3 picks.
I know. But he's led this team to some wins when
No,
Joe
yeah.
Burrow was going down in the past.
Yeah, no. This is going to be a sleazy game.
I mean, at the
not
end
for
of
the faint of heart to gamble on this one.
Like, J.J. McCarthy, the problem he was having was getting the football to his wide receiver one. And now, can we trust and believe that Carson Wentz is going to be able to do that job? I'm not sure. You know who I do know gets the ball to their wide receiver one? Jake Browning. Jamar Chase walked out of Sunday's game with 14 fucking receptions. That's a guy who knows what he needs to do and able to win a football game. If this gets up to a field goal, even possibly 3.5, because people don't believe that the Vikings should go 1-2 and the Bengals aren't going 3-0, I would gladly take the Bengals with a field goal or a field goal and a half.
Sketchy one.
Jake Brown, I
More to
like.
be seen here. More to be seen. We'll check back in later in the week.
But the Bengals defense is so bad. That's the problem.
Maybe even the over in that game. 41.5. Backups light it up.
Yeah.
All right. Steelers at Pats. Wow, what a start to the year for the Steelers. 3 games where they're pretty much a short favorite or underdogs.
Speaking of defense, dude, I mean, Patriots and Steelers defense
Both
has been
bad.
a problem.
I know this over-under seems low.
That's why I feel like this gives just a slight edge of putting the Steelers now on the road, maybe rocking with the Patriots. Because the Steelers defense has somehow been worse. We were hoping to see, you know what? Week 1 might have been some fluke shit in an in-division game, or not an in-division game, excuse me, but in the AFC, Steelers, Jets, Rodgers, back at MetLife, maybe there was some fluke shit, but now coming home for their season opener to see, Cam Hayward, TJ Watt, Jalen Ramsey, and the boys kind of figure some things out with Mike Tomlin in a season opener. They did not.
No. Looked terrible.
They did not. And now the Patriots, Drake May, Week 1 didn't look great. Week 2 looked phenomenal. Now they're back at home to try to get to 2-1.
Only wins against the Dolphins, though.
I feel like I'm gonna feel stronger about which side I lean towards as the week goes on. Right now, this isn't one of my more favorite games. We rocked with the Patriots money line against the Dolphins last week. This one is so sleazy, dude.
Aaron Rodgers, Drake May, hell of a QB matchup.
Comment what side you like. God, Loop.
Old Salty versus the Young Buck.
Loop, if I gave you $100 right now, which side you taking?
Steelers.
Steelers?
Yep.
All right.
Steelers. Now we got your game.
Steelers.
Rams, Eagles. Eagles -3.5 at home against LA.
Back-to-back road games for the Rams, and I will say this. Thursday night, they open up the year at home. We somehow get the job done. No Jalen Carter, Javonte Williams ran all over. This is obviously a rematch of the divisional round between the Rams taking a trip back to Philadelphia where the game turned into a snowball in the second half. And something tells me that this could possibly be the game where things start to unfold a little bit more. Look, Eagles losing the O coordinator going down to New Orleans has clearly showed they have yet to really get in their bag in the passing game, which has been very worrisome. The fact that we're looking at a 2-0 Eagles team against the Cowboys and the Chiefs based off of what we've seen on the offensive side of the football, at the end of the day, like I said, consistency with the Eagles being able to pick up short yardage, short downs, convert in the red zone. Still a very, very good defense. They're at home. I like the Eagles -3.5, and I've been very optimistic these last 2 games. Yeah, I'm not sitting here being a homer with Philadelphia. We took the Cowboys +3.5 or 8.5. Then we took the Eagles on the money line versus the Chiefs, even though it scared me. This game, I feel like at some point, the cookie has to crumble and the Eagles offense has to get something.
Yeah,
going.
only 2 completions over 10 yards for Jalen Hurts, which is insane through the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's going to hit like crack when the refs call a false start on the tush push against the Rams. And I think if they do it twice, I mean, they're just going to have to stop. It's going to be 4th and 6, and then you're going to have to punt.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this game?
I think I would lean towards the Rams. I just think that I haven't seen enough from the Eagles, and I think the field goal is a big deal in this game. I feel like it's going to be tight.
Okay. Yeah.
To be seen.
I just think the fact that it's sitting at 3.5 seems like a lot of points, considering that the Rams defense is also very solid, but there's just such a tough place to play. 1:00 game in Philadelphia. I think the defense will continue to show signs why they're the number one top defense in the National Football League. And I just think that the offense is due. I'm betting on the offense being due for Philadelphia. And finally, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Jalen Hurts, you're getting fucking chirped up and down the fucking hallways.
Are they the number one defense in the league?
Chris Jones is calling you out. You don't even have a fucking 100 yards passing, yet they're still 2-0. Something has to give. Let's throw the ball. Let's fucking air it out.
Are we the number one defense in the league?
Yes.
Cowboys look pretty good against them.
Opening night, no
Yeah.
Jalen Carter.
I just think so far it's a little bit of a stretch.
I think overall the Eagles have the best, they win
did
it in the
last year.
trenches. And yeah, we're going to have to see. This game is definitely going to be a little worrisome because Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams are two tough, tall tasks to cover with the secondary. Yeah, let's see it. Let's see. I'm definitely going to have Eagles money line.
Good game. Maybe the game of the week. All
Yeah.
right. To a bad game. Jets +7 at Bucks. Not necessarily bad, but man, the Jets, even though they lost week 1, looked good on offense, and then all of a sudden, same old Jets.
I feel like they're going down to hell.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers don't fuck around when they're at home. This is their season opener.
Is this going to be Tyrod Taylor?
I don't know.
I think Justin Fields has a concussion.
Yeah. I love the
This
Bucs.
is Tyrod Taylor. 7 points seems crazy.
Like there's something that Baker Mayfield gets the crazy look in his eye, and when there's blood in the water,
Yep.
all of a sudden you see 7-0, then it's 14, and then it's 14-7, but then it's 21-7, and there's just something when that ball
Yep.
gets rolling with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. It's a snowball effect. I've seen it happen, especially when they're at home, and it's a season opener, and their defense is pretty solid. We're filming this. We're filming this before Monday Night Football. God forbid the Bucs lose and they're 1-1. This game is going to be a very big get-back game for the Bucs.
It scares me almost. Like every single person in the world is going to have the Bucks money line and the Bucks in a teaser against the Jets.
Of course, but sometimes the public wins.
No, I know.
You know,
That's the only thing that scares me.
a lot of
I guess
people-
I got to lean Jets for that reason.
I respect it, but I feel I'm very worried about
Me too.
the Jets.
That's my favorite part.
I think the Jets get bent over a barrel. I love the Bucks minus a touchdown. This might be 8.5 by the time the fucking
right.
Sunday goes off.
You're right. All right.
I mean, what the
Raiders
fuck is
+3
this?
At the Commanders.
What the fuck is this line?
Jaden
dude?
Daniels, knee, maybe a little injury. I don't know if he's definitely going to play or not, but this is a sketchy line. Makes me think
Eckler.
the Raiders.
Eckler off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Dude, what is wrong with this line?
I think I got to take the Raiders. I don't have much to say about this. We got to see how Jaden Daniels' knee is, obviously, if he's not playing and it's Mariota.
I mean, these are subject to change, obviously, as the week goes on. Like I said earlier, going to have to figure out who's under center for Cleveland.
Yeah.
Going to have to figure out the quarterback situation for the New York Jets. Going to have to figure out the quarterback situation for the Commanders.
A lot of backups playing week 3.
Yeah, Carson Wentz and Jake Browning. You know, this isn't what we want. It's what we need. Loop, I feel like the Commanders, what is going on? Even when Jaden Daniels was healthy in that Packers game on a short week, and I know that's a very tough spot to be in on the road after week number 1, but fuck, he was not making plays with his feet. It did not look like the same old Jaden Daniels. It crept into my mind that, CJ Stroud on top of the world after his rookie year. He's the next fucking Mahomes. Same thing with Jaden Daniels. Yeah. He was on top of the world coming off the NFC Championship. All of a sudden, I don't want to say sophomore slump is, a lot of people believe in it. A lot of people don't. But this worries me.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm very scared.
The Packers made the Commanders look bad, but they also made the Lions look real bad. And then the Lions came out and dropped a 50 burger on the Bears.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. This is a weird one. We got to see how Jay Daniels is doing. I would lean towards the Raiders.
I would still grab my nuts and roll with the Commanders, but I truly, again, this is one of them where I do not know. I'm very worried.
All right, let's get to the next game. Falcons, Panthers. This Panthers team, everybody in the offseason, they wanted to tell me Bryce Young was going to win 11 games this
False
year.
hope.
And then he was going to be an MVP candidate in the next 3 years.
All I heard is over 6.5 wins all offseason.
And now they
blow it out
they
your
look
ass.
exactly the same.
Yeah, if not worse. I saw more light at the end of the tunnel ending the 2024 season.
And the
now
only
we show up to
reason that-
2025, it looks like they didn't even wear their fucking cleats all offseason.
And they got in the back door somehow. It was flags and
That was
roughing
the best back
passers
door. I
and
was so happy about that back door.
Renfro and onside kicks. It was unbelievable. I mean, they almost won, but I think I lean Falcons here just because I got to see some life out of the Panthers.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh, I would have sworn.
I bet on the Panthers last week against the Cardinals, and even though they did cover, I was like, I need some time away from these guys.
I'm going to be the psycho. Definition of insanity.
No, I think it's probably, yeah.
I
guarantee you by Sunday I'll turn on this and I'll end up on the Panthers.
I like the Panthers plus 3.5 here.
Yep.
Because the same reason everyone just saw on Sunday Night Football, the Falcons get the job done. But, I mean, you can't tell me that was convincing.
Bijan looked good.
Bijan looks good, but now they go back-to-back road games. Yep. Michael Penix clearly could not move the offense as well as people hope for yet.
Nope.
I still believe in Michael Penix, but, I think that was coming from a J.J. McCarthy and Vikings team who just continued to shit down their leg
couldn't move the ball.
Entirety of that football
They didn't even
game.
come close, and they let him hang around.
And I think there was at least some signs of fight.
Yeah.
The Panthers did not lay down.
Yeah, you're probably right.
They didn't lay
I
down.
know I'll end up on the Panthers.
And the Panthers, this is their season opener.
Yep.
Another season opener. And this is an in-division game. And it's not easy to win in-division games when your quarterback isn't necessarily in a flow of the game yet. And I don't believe in their fucking head coach either over
No,
there.
not yet. And it's going to be funny. If they go 0-3, 0-4, they're going to start calling for Bryce Young's head again.
Correct. So with that being said, the season's on the line. It's your season opener. Give me the Panthers plus a field goal and a half.
Yeah,
I think they could win that game outright.
Around.
Panthers plus 3.5.
All right, another in-division matchup. Texans plus 1.5 at the Jags, who killed us last week.
Dude, I'll take off my shirt and get naked for Jags money line here.
Always want to get naked.
I'll do the no pants dance. Sign me up. Sign me up. Sign me up. Jags, Jags, Jags. I'm truly gutted.
Yeah.
Absolutely just ruined my Sunday, the fact that they could not come through. We had so much riding, and it meant so much more because so many people were coming at us for one of our favorite plays of the week, the Jaguars plus 3.5. I love the Jaguars to win. People were shitting all over me for saying Jaguars instead of Jaguars, whatever the fuck you want me to say. The Jags should have won that game. Fuck you if you were on the other side. I know, Loop. I know, but shit happens in the NFL. We should have won that game.
I agree.
You can't tell me we shouldn't have.
I agree. Against Jake Brown.
Yeah, it's just a shame.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame because I would be so happy right now. I would be so happy if the Jags would have won that game.
Instead, you're very sad.
Instead, I'm very fucking sad.
It's okay. That's what week 3's for.
And that's what week 3's for, and that's why we have 18 weeks.
Yeah.
But we get back up, and we keep moving forward. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Give me the Jags money line.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't care.
I think this is a great spot for the Jags. I mean, we still have to watch Monday Night Football, but the Texans are 0-2. I'm not sure this line doesn't go up a bit. Yeah, Jags, great spot.
Gosh, it would hit like crack.
But God, they still feel like the same old Jags.
If the Texans could lose Monday Night Football and then be going in here 0-2, and then all of a sudden they're 0-3, that would be so sick.
But get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, I know. It's probably not gonna happen.
All right, this is a sexy game up next.
Jags.
Game up next. Broncos, Chargers. Broncos plus 2.5 coming to LA. Chargers. I lean Chargers, early week lean, which is what we're doing here. 2.5 just seems like at home. Tough to be seen.
I feel like that's a spot where people are just going to close their eyes and take a short dog at home and expect it to go the best. And I feel like that's usually just does not.
Short favorite.
It's not all sunshine and fucking rainbows, dude.
Yeah. No, it's not.
And
no, it's not.
I feel like you lose in a demoralizing fashion. This is a tough spot for the Broncos. Now they stay on the
Sneaky
road.
big game.
Back-to-back weeks. The Broncos really going to fall to 1-2. They have
Lots to
such
be
big
seen
hopes. They have such
I need
big
to
hopes.
see what the Chargers do tonight. We got to see how they look tonight.
Yeah.
If they come out fucking head on fire, go 2-0, you know what I mean? Maybe they are legit. If not, but hey, to be seen.
I think this will probably get to a field goal.
Yep.
Because of the fact that people will be betting on the Chargers. So if that's the case, I think this is down to the wire, barn burner, and I would take the Broncos at +3.
Yep.
I think there's going to have to be some fight. I think Bo Nix in a SoFi Stadium could play with the best of them. I think that either team could win this game. So I would probably lean with the points, but it does worry me. I think these two teams are so similar.
I love a same game teaser here. You get Broncos +8.5 over 39.
I mean, if that doesn't hit, I don't know what we're doing.
Sounds pretty nice to me. All right, this is going to be a hell of a game. We might even be boots on ground. Who knows?
Yeah.
This next game, it's in my contract. I don't talk about the Saints. Please don't make me.
All right. Well, Spencer Rattler falls to 0-8 on his career. Now they go back-to-back home games, and now they're going to the Pacific Northwest. This sounds like a fucking nightmare. I could see the Seattle defense picking up an anytime touchdown. I could see the two-headed monster of Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker being a very, very bad problem for the Saints defense after what I saw Mr. Christian McCaffrey do against this defense, week 1 James Conner do against this defense. I think Jackson Smith and Jigba is an incredible person. I think Cooper Kupp gets more involved this week in the offense.
That head coach, Mike McDonald, he looks like he's got those guys playing hard.
Dude, their defense is very good. I saw before the season that they had a potential of 7 Pro Bowlers on that Seahawks defense.
How does a Seahawks-Bucks teaser lose?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
how the hell would that lose?
Seahawks, Bucks, Bills, money lines.
How's that lose?
I don't know.
Me neither. Scared.
Yeah.
Scares me. Which one of those teams is going to lose?
Unless Sam Darnold comes out and just throws the ghosts all game.
And Spencer Rattler wins his first game.
Ever. Yeah, leave it to us to ruin the run-the-ball parlay with Spencer Rattler winning his first career game.
All right, lean Seahawks.
Yeah, I'd lean Seahawks minus the
let's move
7.5. But, I mean, fucking please get away from me.
Another gross, sketchy game.
Oh,
Niners,
yes.
2-0 teams. It's unbelievable that both these teams are 2-0.
I think it's even more unbelievable that the Cardinals got to play the Panthers and Saints to open up their
I know,
year.
that's nice.
You want to talk about a present under the fucking Christmas tree. Holy hell. Welcome to 2025. You play Spencer Rattler and Bryce Young to open up the season.
Is this going to be Mac Jones?
This is going to be Mac Jones. And I can't wait. I can't wait
to take the Niners.
Give me the Niners money line. You're telling me Mac Jones is a favorite against the 2-0 undefeated Kyler Murray Cardinals on the road? Give me Niners money line. Give me Niners money line. Give me Niners money line. I think it's one of my favorite plays of the week. I think Kyle Shanahan is going to have, and Robert Saleh is going to have Kyler Murray in a pretzel. I think the defense comes in a big way. I think we smelled turnovers. I think Kyler Murray is in for a very rude awakening. Shit is very sweet when you're 2-0. But let's now pack the bags and go up to San Fran for a nice little in-division rivalry game on the road.
Yeah.
You can sign me up any which way. Give me the Niners. This Cardinals team is nothing special. They skinnied out by the hairs on their ass cheeks down in New Orleans. And then they almost lost backdoored versus the Panthers. They almost lost that game.
Yeah, I think the Cardinals leave San Francisco 2-1, and they feel pretty happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you.
It's very funny because our two favorite team totals on this season was the Saints under 4.5 wins and the Niners over 10.5 wins. Mm-hmm. And those teams are going to start the year 3-0 and 0-3. But dude, imagine Kyler Murray 3-0.
Yeah. No, if they win this game, they're going to, it's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough. Give me the Niners. Niners.
All right,
I like this one more than the Jags.
We got 3 games left. Cowboys at Bears. 4:25 Eastern kick. 0-2 Bears giving a point to the Cowboys.
I love these matchups, dude.
Great slate. Hell of a slate.
I haven't looked at these matchups yet. This is the first time.
That's the best part about week 3 leans.
This is the first
Seen them
time.
from the first time.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm seeing
like
all
opening
these
presents.
games. I'm just unraveling my thought process of the way I look at these games. And this is first look, first take right here. I didn't know that the Niners were playing the Cardinals. I didn't know any of this shit. And here we are, Cowboys, Bears. This is an incredible line, Luke. I want your thoughts first on this.
I want to take the Cowboys.
Yeah, 1,000%.
I like it. Yeah, I'm not betting the Bears. I refuse.
Yeah,
I can't. I won't. You can't make me.
I'm very excited to see the Bears.
I like the Cowboys.
0-3. I like the Cowboys.
The Cowboys should have
too.
beaten the Eagles.
Correct.
They fumble inside the red zone.
Yeah.
A bunch of bad shit happens to them.
CeeDee Lamb drops every ball.
CeeDee Lamb, their best player, looked like shit. And then, Brandon Aubrey's pretty good, huh?
The Bears defense made J.J. McCarthy look like the truth.
Yeah.
And J.J. McCarthy.
Over also looks nice. Sit back, take the over.
I love the Cowboys.
Me too.
I love the Cowboys. And in the back of my mind, Loop, I'm just thinking of that 6-leg parlay on Sunday, and I'm thinking of teams like the Niners. I'm thinking of teams adding maybe a couple of points with the Cowboys. I'm thinking of teams like the Jags. I'm thinking of teams like the Eagles money line. I'm thinking of all these possibilities and scenarios that just might work out in our favor. I love the Cowboys right here. Soldier Field, it's going to sign up for heartbreak. Heartbreak for the Chicago Bears.
If they're 0-3 coming off a loss at home to Dallas, they're going to be in a bad way in Chicago.
I think
Something they're very comfortable with, though, at least.
I think CeeDee Lamb, dude, this is a team who just let up 52 points against the Lions. And this is another team in the Dallas Cowboys who just put up 40 points. And their offense looked good on the road against the defending world champs. So what leads me to believe I should not be taking the Dallas Cowboys against this Bears team?
Plus, you get to the 50-yard line. That's 3 points.
It's 3 points.
All right, I can't wait for you to see this next game.
I love the Cowboys. For the people in the back, if you can hear me, Cowboys. Sunday Night Football.
Chiefs, Giants. 0-2 Chiefs giving 6 to the Giants.
All of a sudden, after last week's game, if you're showing me this after week 1, I'd be like, oh, dude, I'm worried about the Giants. But now after looking at week 2, Russell Wilson throws for 800 passing yards. There's a little bit of life stirring.
Heat check in overtime. Threw it up in the air.
There's a little bit of life brewing here.
Yeah, there is.
Oops.
You got to feel like people are going to want to take the Chiefs in this game. How are the Chiefs going to go 0-3?
This is a tough spot because we end our 6-leg parlay with Sunday Night Football.
Giants money
and
line.
that leads me to believe Chiefs money line. I can't believe 2 0-2 teams is unbelievable.
Maybe you're getting the Giants at 10.5.
Yeah.
The Chiefs don't look like a team that's going to beat anybody by double digits right now. They got some stuff to figure out.
They never won by double digits last year.
No.
Clearly, the offensive weapons is a very big problem.
Yep.
Hell, they probably wish they had DeAndre Hopkins back.
Yep.
Because right now, they're getting no production out of the backfield.
No.
They don't know if they're coming or going. They don't know. Their fucking pets' heads are falling off. Pacheco can't get anything going. You got Kareem Hunt running for his life. Then on the
the Kelsey drop was so brutal, though. He catches that. It's a touchdown. Maybe they win that game. They're 1-1. The sky isn't falling.
But then again, the Kelsey drop's bad. But how about the overthrow by Mr. Mahomes on Mr. Thornton, literally streaking?
Then he hit a guy 3 plays later for a touchdown.
Oh yeah, same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So
he did.
I lean Giants here.
On the spread, I 1,000% lean Giants +6.
I'm excited for this. It's a sketchy little gross game.
I love MetLife in this spot. Sunday Night Football. I love the thought of Russell Wilson in front of America, Carrie Underwood, Patrick Mahomes, 2 teams who back against the wall. If you drop to 0-3, that's a pretty really blink your eyes and you're in a fucking hole in the National Football League. I like the Giants +6, but I know with a parlay, we're going to want to end with the Chiefs money line on Sunday nights.
Hey, I don't know.
I don't know, though, because if Russell Wilson's coming out and feeling a little jiggy and gets the juices flowing, he's starting to feel something in his plums. I love Wan'Dale Robinson. I want to put that out there into the universe. Wan'Dale Robinson. Go find him in fantasy.
All right, we went through 15 games. We got one more. Another 6-point spread. Monday Night Football in Baltimore. The Lions were dead, came back to life thanks to the Chicago Bears.
How about this line?
Yeah. You got to figure everybody's going to want to just take a Ravens Chiefs teaser Sunday, Monday night. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I mean, dude, I'm thinking about some of these big favorites this week, and someone has to lose, or do they? Or do they have to lose? Because, I mean, week 1, we did 8 money lines, and they were all favorites, and they all came home. Besides,
Yeah, the Ravens, I think I like here.
You do?
I don't know. I saw the Lions beat the Bears. I saw the Lions against a great defense of the Packers. Jared Goff's got time. He's a great quarterback.
The problem is, like, 6 points might not ever matter.
Yeah.
Because if the Lions can't stop the Ravens on defense,
yeah,
at any given point, whether if this game could be close the entirety of the game, and then all of a sudden in the third, fourth quarter,
51 points is a lot.
The Ravens can't stop scoring.
Yep.
Which we've seen in both weeks so far. How many points they have through 2 weeks? Like 70 something, 70, high 70s, maybe close to 80. Thoughts and prayers out to the Derrick Henry anytime touchdown.
Like 20 yards or something. He killed my fantasy team.
Yeah, I think he phone calls were made for Derrick.
I wouldn't be surprised he has a big game Monday night.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a shit storm of brewing over there in Baltimore, and the Lions are gonna take that right in the booty.
Early week lean.
Loop. I mean,
Ravens.
I bet back in July this spread was probably even. Lions Ravens, but now we've seen some things.
Yeah.
I'd love to know some analytics too. I mean,
we'll get you some. It's a long week.
A team coming off putting up 50+ points is now a 6-point dog. There has to be something there where this might be the first time in fucking NFL history.
Yep.
Amon-Ra catches 3 touchdowns, looks like Calvin Johnson. You got Jahmyr Gibbs getting back into the swing of things. David Montgomery's running. That Tesla, dude, he's a fucking electric. You
Apparently 180 catches. He doesn't ever need 2.
Jameson Williams. I don't know, dude.
Good game, Monday night.
Yeah, this is an incredible game. I might want to get in bed with the Lions, even though I feel bad. I'm very happy to see that they still had the ability to put up points without Ben Johnson.
Packer defense.
Yeah, Packer defense is legit because clearly they can still put up points. Yeah, this is subject to change. I'm going to have to learn more, but luckily this is all the way till Monday night, which will probably be a month away. It feels like a month away.
It's going to come like...
Yeah, blink your eyes. All right, fellas. Well, if you made it this far, we appreciate each and every single one of you on the other side.
Of course you did.
Ladies, gents, stay tuned the rest of the week. We have the same schedule as last week. We have the early week leans that then funnels into the Thursday night breakdown with parlays, props, touchdown scores, and game picks, which then leads us into Friday where we talk about college football on a Saturday, week number 4 up in the headlights. And then Saturday comes around, we give our best favorite game picks, some of which we just talked about. We'll talk about our Going for Glory parlay, which we do all 18 weeks of the NFL season. We talk touchdown scores. We'll talk more primetime games. We'll tie this in a bow each and every single week until our eyes bleed. Our ass cheeks will be in these chairs for the people who are doing it for the other side, because you guys are liking the videos, subscribing, commenting.
Yeah. It's Gavin's birthday. Subscribe to the page.
Yeah,
He's begging people to.
We're moving mountains because of the people on the other side of this screen. It means the world to us. We don't take it for granted. We appreciate each and every single one of you. And as always, we'll see you on the other side.